Good morning, Love Train. How are you guys doing today? I am doing awesome today. I had a whole day off yesterday, which I didn't vlog much, but that's okay. I was just kind of taking it easy, you know. And today I gotta do some working at 5, but I'm up nice and early so that I have some time to get some things done. I'm real excited about just my life in general right now. Just so many things have been happening to me lately, just like so many positive things. Like money lately has just come really easily to me, and that's wonderful. And you guys on the Love Train have just been making me feel so good. You've been sending me mail all the time, which I think is just absolutely mind-blowing when I get something from you guys, because it's like a person that I've never met is like sending me something, you know. It's just so crazy. So that just makes me feel so special. And I don't know, I have such great friends and just some really positive stuff has been happening to me. I've decided to kind of start taking my own life into my own hands a little bit. I'm going to be making some modifications to my scooter, so I'm really excited about that. And I'm just going to be doing some things for myself financially that are going to be really good for me. I think I'm going to open up a retirement fund with some money that I've saved, so I'm just really excited about that. All in all, things are just like really looking up for me, and I think it's because I have tuned out some negativity in my life. You know, I've like cut it out, and I've been thinking so positively lately. You know, like I've told you guys, every time I have a day off, I wake up and I think, okay, today's my day off. How are we going to celebrate this day? You know, and that way of thinking has just like injected so much positivity into just my everyday life. So I think that's why I'm drawing so much positivity towards me. Like, have you guys ever heard of the law of attraction? Because I think that it's happening to me, and I just watched something yesterday. It was a documentary on Netflix called The Secret, and it was all about how we empower ourselves by like envisioning what it is we want and then letting ourselves have it, you know. And I think that's totally true. I really do. I think when I saved up for my scooter was probably a really great example of that. You know, I went with my friend to a scooter shop. I saw the buddies. I knew that I wanted one. I knew what color I wanted it in, and I just kept that focus. You know, people were telling me, Mandy, you're crazy. A scooter is very impractical in an area where we have 4 seasons of weather, you know. But I didn't listen to that. I took a motorcycle class, and I just kept on like envisioning it. I saved pictures of the scooter that I wanted. Like, I thought about it all the time, and I just kept saving up more and more money until one day I was looking on Craigslist and the perfect scooter was on sale for the exact amount of money that I had. And I think I manifested that like in my own brain, you know? So yeah, I think that the power of attraction like really does work. I've just like I've just been using it in like random areas of my life instead of focusing on using it in every area of my life, right? Also, I've been working out, and it's been making a total difference. I've been doing yoga, I've been doing squats, I've been doing a little running, and I've decided that I'm determined to get my 6-pack abs back like I had in college when I was a cheerleader. So I've been doing 100 crunches a day, and pretty soon I'm going to be a very sexy version of myself on top of everything else good that is happening to me. So yeah, the power of attraction, The Secret. Check it out. Anyways, I never explained what I was out here walking around for. Speaking of scooters and, you know, upgrading everything just in general, I ordered a new seat for my scooter because I'm planning on doing some mods to it to just make it a little more me, you know? So I ordered a seat and I'm walking to the post office right now to see if that seat is in the mail. And then one of the things that the documentary really stressed yesterday when I was watching it was the idea of a vision board. So after this, since I won that gift certificate to Publix at work, which is another positive thing that happened to me this week, I'm gonna walk to Publix and I'm gonna buy some stuff for a vision board so that I can have that. That's what I'm gonna do today before work. Well, no new seat yet. That's okay, it was shipped yesterday, so it ought to be here any day now. I'm so excited. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a new seat on my scooter. Instead of the black one that I have right now that's all cracked and ripped and stuff, it's gonna be white. It's not leather. Oh, it's gonna be white vinyl with light blue piping, and it's gonna be so pretty. And then all of those black panels that are on the inside of my scooter, I'm going to spray paint them silver. I'm gonna do it all on my own. I'm excited. I gotta look up some YouTube video tutorials of like how to take those panels off so that they can be spray painted, but yeah, it should be a really fun DIY. I'm so excited. And right now, I just cannot stop thinking about that fresh baked bagel that I had the other day for breakfast. So I'm gonna go back to the Upper Crust Bakery and I'm gonna have that again. Alright, so here I am at Publix to try and put together a vision board because, as you guys know, if you want positive things to like happen in your life, you gotta visualize them and make all those positive things in your mind manifest. So here we go. Alrighty, well, they did not have a cork board like I had hoped that they would, but I did get some art supplies and stuff so that I can jot my visions down, you know, and still have them to look at. So I'm gonna go home and do that right now. And I got this hat. Do you like it? It's to keep the sun off my face so that I don't look old. But I always wanted one of these big blue beach hats, but I always just thought they were too expensive. And then I won the gift certificate at work, so I was like, why not get a hat for free? So I just went ahead and got one. Do you guys see this? Looks like the apocalypse out here. And you know what? I was really afraid that it was gonna rain on me on the way to work, but I just kept saying to myself, I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna make it. And it worked. Positivity strikes again. Good morning, love train. How are you guys doing today? So, the scooter saga continues. My new seat is supposed to be delivered today, and I've planned for tomorrow, which is my day off, to be disassembling my scooter all day long and painting all of those black panels. I got some spray paint yesterday. It was kind of tricky. I went to Lowe's, but before that I had done some research because I know sometimes, oh gosh, my hair, ouch, it is hurting me. Because I know sometimes it can be difficult to paint on plastic, like the paint doesn't like bond. So I did some research on the internet and I found out that Krylon made a line of spray paint that bonds directly to the plastic. So I was like, oh, I'll go to Lowe's and pick some up. Like, that'll be no problem. Well, get to Lowe's and I come to find out that they don't carry Krylon. But I figured, well, surely that can't be the only kind of paint that bonds to plastic. So I asked the guy, and he basically just kind of gave me no information. He was just kind of like, I don't know. I feel like sometimes when I'm a woman and I walk into Lowe's, I get treated weird, you know? Because I was like, I'm looking for some silver spray paint that bonds to plastic and possibly rubber. And he was like, oh, I don't know if you're gonna find silver, maybe gray, but not silver. And I'm like, dude, I know for sure in my life that I have seen silver spray paint, you know? I'm like, I know it exists. He's like, you can have some gray, but not silver. And then he's like, and paint doesn't bond to plastic. I mean, you can try, but it just doesn't. And I just kind of looked at him like, no, I know that you're not giving me all the information. So I was like, never mind, dude, thanks anyway. So I left the store and I thought, well, Krylon must be the only brand that makes this kind of paint. So I Googled on my phone, like, where can I find Krylon? Where is it sold? And turns out there's an Ace Hardware on the island that carried Krylon and carried the line of paint that I needed. So I went in there, found the exact thing I needed. They were super helpful and really great. But I forgot that I need to go get a ratchet and a 10mm socket. So yeah, that's where I'm walking today. I've got a lot of walking to do today. I'm gonna head over to Ace Hardware and then maybe swing by the post office and see if they have my seat yet. I don't know. Maybe before that I might head to Goodwill. I need to buy like a large sheet that I can like lay all these panels down on and spray paint them on so that the paint doesn't get everywhere, you know? So yeah, DIY 2015, yay! I'm excited about it. I'm excited to have a new looking scooter. All right, I got the goods. A little expensive for my taste, but at the same time, my scooter ain't getting any younger. So it might be nice to, you know, invest in some of these tools now so that I can have them, you know, and possibly make repairs later. Because with the screwdriver and the 10mm socket and 10mm wrench, I can pretty much take every single panel off of my scooter now with ease. So I think even though the tools were kind of expensive, it's probably a good investment because it's nice to have them, you know? Finally, some different tools to repair my scooter with other than a butter knife. That's the way I think of it. Well, I dropped all of the stuff off at home because I went to Publix and stuff too. So all that's dropped off at home. Now it's on to Goodwill and then to the post office to just, you know, see if my seat's here. So yay! Some dude back there stopped me and was complimenting my dreadlocks, and then he was trying to get into conversation with me about like if I was a Rasta, if I liked reggae music, which I don't. And then he was like, where are you from? Man, I'm so tired of these dudes approaching me on the street. Like, it doesn't matter what I'm wearing. Yes, I look sexy today because I'm wearing a form-fitting outfit, but it should literally like not matter. I'm so tired of it. The next dude that tries to approach me and start a conversation with me, I'm just gonna yell right in his face. And then, yeah, like, it's not a joke. Like, it's really stupid. Like, I'm a stranger. You're a stranger. Don't talk to me. Please and thank you. Unless you're on the love train and then you can come up and say hi. I don't mind that. But just random strangers being like, where are you from? Where do you live? Like, what kind of music do you like? Like, fuck off. That's not your business. So yeah, the next person to approach me on the street, I'm just gonna yell right in their face. Maybe I'll get it on camera. Who knows? Just stay tuned. I'm sure it won't be long now. All right, I got my new scooter seat. Yay! I can't wait to get home and open it up and put it on the scooter. All right, y'all, look at this gorgeous new scooter seat. I am loving it. This piping is such a gorgeous shade of blue. It's gonna match my scooter so perfectly. This white is gonna look so nice. It's gonna look even nicer after our modifications tomorrow with the silver paint on the inside panels instead of the black. So yeah, oh, it's gonna be so beautiful. I wanna go put it on the scooter right now. And look at the difference. Looks so nice. Of course, tomorrow all of that black is gonna be silver, so it's gonna look really good. Oh, that's gonna be wonderful. Alrighty, so I'm getting ready to go to work now, but I'm gonna take my first ride on this beautiful seat. So we'll see how it is. I'm about to put my butt on it. I'm excited. Oh gosh, I can't wait to get this all painted up tomorrow. It's gonna look so good. Good morning, Love Train. How are you guys doing today? I am up really early because I'm gonna start on my scooter modifications today. So yeah, I'm a little nervous because my scooter is gonna be pretty much almost all the way taken apart, you know? So I just gotta remember, like, when my scooter is all undone like that, like, not to freak out, not to panic, like, it's just the outside panels, everything's gonna be okay, you know? So I just need to keep a cool head. My goals today are to just take my time, don't get flustered, and do a nice job just on everything. So that's what I'm gonna be doing, and I can't wait to see how it turns out. So I'm gonna pull the scooter around and I'm gonna get started. All right, guys, here we go. So I'm gonna start on the back here and work my way from back to front, I think. So cross your fingers for me. Alright, so it's been a long road. I've had some trouble with some of these screws, but I've got, as you can see, some of the panels removed, and I decided to take a break from the unscrewing and do the actual fun part, which is the painting. So I went ahead and I've painted these. Doesn't that look nice? That silver looks really pretty. So I mean, I'm really excited about it as long as I can get these other fucking panels off. Like, that's all I need. Alright guys, well, I'm pretty exhausted and I was getting just a little frustrated out there because there are some screws that I can't get loose for the life of me. So I decided to take a break, get hydrated. I got this lovely sub from Publix. It's all vegan. And I'm gonna take a lunch break here and watch a few more YouTube tutorials just to make sure I understand everything. I bought a new screwdriver that is bigger, so maybe that will help me undo some of these screws I've been having a hard time with. And shortly I'm going to get back out there and try to continue doing what I'm doing. This is so hard. All right, I have eaten my lunch. I've watched some more videos. I got my new screwdriver. I put some oil on the screws that were giving me trouble. It was tanning oil, but it's the only oil that I have in my house. So anyways, that's what I did. And then I watched some more videos and let's just see if we can get back at it. Luckily, it's really cloudy, so like the sun's not really beating down on me right now. I did have some small victories this morning. See? Isn't that nice? That's the floor mat and that's the center piece right there. I also got the fender. That's all silver. I got that little back pad right there to be silver. And then over here, my fan shield, I got that off and painted that too. So I've got some small victories, but I just need to get these big pieces off now. Hell yeah, the tanning oil worked. I got the stubborn screws off. I got the front cover off, which makes it look so scary. Because like all my scooter's guts are they're just like there. Ugh, I don't like it. So scary. Look, ha ha ha, victory. Yes. Wow, look at that. It is stripped. Oh my goodness. It's so weird to look at it like this. It's so crazy. My scooter's gonna look like a Monopoly piece when we're done. Well, all right. I'm dirty, I'm tired, I'm sweaty, but the job's only half done. And I think the paint on all those panels is finally dry. So I think it's time to put it all back together again. There's still some stuff that I want to do, but I'm running out of spray paint, and there are also some parts of it that I couldn't figure out how to take off to paint them. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it all back together and just put it on pause for today. I got all the big parts done, so that's good. I got most of what I wanted to do done, but I think I'm just gonna put it back together, either call it quits. I'm definitely gonna take a break. Then I might go back to Ace Hardware, buy another can of spray paint, and if I do that, I might go ahead and tape my scooter and then spray paint the parts that I couldn't remove. If I don't get to that tonight, that might be okay. That might be something good to do once the sun kind of starts dying down a little bit, but my hands feel so dry from being like painted on and washed and painted on and washed. It's not pleasant. I feel disgusting right now, but it's time to go out there and put this scooter back together. All right, guys. The time has come. Are you ready? I spent all damn day doing this, and I'm done, and I'm exhausted, and I'm dirty, and I'm sweaty, and I'm tired and gross, and hungry and dehydrated. I'm in a bad way, but I want to show you what my scooter looks like. It's not exactly everything that I wanted painted today, but I got most of the big parts painted today, which is what we want. So I still have a little more painting to go, but here it is. Look, it's so beautiful. Look how that silver turned out, and it goes so nice with the new seat. And then you come around this side. There's some more silver down there. Yeah, I painted up all of that. This is how it looks over here. And as you can see, I got the rear fender there. And all of that there. What do you think? I am really pleased with how it turned out. I'm so excited about it. The things that I still would like to change are this ugly black rear rack. I actually want one of these in chrome, but I think as soon as I get another can of spray paint, I might just spray paint it until I can get a chrome one. And down here, I'd like to paint up that fender. I just couldn't figure out how to get it off. And I know there's a bolt right there, and there's one like that on the other side too, but apparently that's not the only thing keeping it on there, and I couldn't reach whatever else. And then there's another part of the fender over here on the front wheel that I want silver as well. This engine block cover right here. I want that to be silver. And right now I've still got the black tires. I'd like to have some white wall tires when this is all said and done. I did not get to paint the underside of the handlebars today. That's another thing that I just could not get off to save my life. So I'll have to wait for taping day to do that. I got the black hand grips. I'd like to have some silver hand grips, and I think they make those, so I'll just have to order some. Also behind the blinkers here, that's black. I'd like to paint that silver on tape day too. The brake handles are still black, and I'd like to get those in chrome. So I'm slowly but surely just getting rid of all the black. But I think the amount of stuff that I got done today, it looks really nice, and I'm really pleased with myself. It was not easy to take apart that whole scooter, you know, being an amateur like I am, and put it all back together again. Actually, the putting it back together part was actually way easier than taking it apart. So yeah, it makes me feel good as a scooter owner to know how to like take apart and reassemble my whole entire scooter, you know, and I know a little bit more about like how it works now, which I'm just really, really excited about it, and it just makes me love this machine so much more, you know, and it's so great. And a couple of people drove by today. Mostly it was dirty old men in pickup trucks, and they were like, "You need help?" Because I'm a girl who's got her vehicle all torn open, you know, and I was like, nope. So didn't need any help. I did it all by myself, and I couldn't be prouder of myself. I'm really, really psyched about it. There were a lot of nuts and bolts and screws, and what I used to keep them all straight was, you know, those things that old people use to keep track of their pills. They say Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I basically got like a giant one of those from Goodwill, and I separated all of my screws and nuts and bolts into all the little separate compartments, and then I labeled it with a Sharpie as I went along. So I was able to pretty well keep straight like what screws went where and all of that. So yeah, it just all turned out so well. Who's this from? Whoa, we got some First Balance popcorn. Get in my belly. I love it. It is from Christina Petrovic. Thank you, Christina. It says it's from John Tosone. Am I pronouncing that right? Oh, my heart is broken because, it was a wooden ring, but it looks like it got broken in the mail. I'm not sad. Oh no. But, you know what? I can super glue it though.